Hey
Sorry for
guys.
the technical difficulties. We're back here, C4 and Sugas, and we're in the middle at the start of the first hill.
Yeah, and it's looking rather chaotic right here at the moment, but looks like red team, which is we get wiped, is getting a little control, but they get taken down shortly after I just said that, and two more are pushing from the seaside.
Yeah, I mean, if red team we get wiped, can just get on the hill. They only need a little bit of time here, but they just can't get the control. It's just been a lot of crazy slays and a lot of just people everywhere. It's just not been a lot of top control, and they get the hill there, and we'll see who gets it. And the invis, oh, KC gets taken down, and we'll see who gets the invis here. It looks like can't tell who that is that's trying to pick it up, but Peakman was shooting him. And it looks like Loud Whine has got control of the second hill here and the hall, and as Goose comes in from behind and gets a couple slays.
Yeah, and Goose is going to get a double kill here. He's going to get himself in the hill. His teammate was trying to get control of the attic. We still got one up there, so they have control at the moment. A couple players over here of Loud Whine are pushing through control, looking to make a push together. Looking like they got a little chemistry at the moment. They do take that player down on top attic, but it's not going to be enough at the moment. One hit gets a player down, and
Yeah,
it's
they
a
got
little bit
three
of
down.
stalemate.
They
Yeah.
got three down, so we get wiped. It's got Sage here. He's doing a good job of just trying to play his life and wait for his teammates to spawn up and make a concerted push towards this second hill.
Yeah, and Goosey's going to back down from that fight while his teammates are trying to put a little pressure on that hill. Looks like they've lost control, of course. We've got Peakman sitting over there next to the hill guy, and well, Juan doing a really good job of
Yeah.
setting up at the moment.
Yeah, that was a good shot there. And no one's really going off too much in the slay department. Everybody's kind of even, it looks like here. So it's not one team dominating. As we got a tie game here, as Skulls was able to put the second hill into Loud Whine's favor. He has the shock, which is key. It's the only power weapon in the stage, so it's a big thing to have in your control.
Yeah, and now that the sword has been officially banned from the HRL, you're going to see a lot more people trying to push for that shock rifle. As we got Crackdown and his team holding bottom A here, they're getting quite a bit of hill time at the moment. I'm not seeing any pushes coming from Loud Whine. They're going to need to get in there quickly if they want to at least make an effort to maybe get a little control on this map right now.
Yeah, it seems they're a little scattered. It looks like Skulls is trying to make a push through yellow, and you got Peakman and one other that were in top control. This is a big battle here if you can get the win there. Oh, but he gets taken down, and Skulls is pushing in. He finishes up that kill and gets a double kill. That's huge. And Loud Whine's got a little bit of hill control, and they'll get a little bit of time now that two are down for We Get Wiped.
Yeah, and that was a really solid push from them. Now, what they really got to do at the moment is just kind of like watch each angle here and keep control. They need to probably keep one player towards attic, which is looking like it's the case. Actually, though, Pigman does get taken down from attic side, and We Get Wiped are making a push over here.
Yeah, they're making a push in. Skulls is playing his life. He's trying to get this kill. If he gets this kill, that's a huge kill by Skulls. He's on a killing spree. He's starting to go off a little bit.
Okay. He's trying. Oh, he stays alive.
Yeah.
His teammate comes in and helps him out there. That was huge for them. They're getting a substantial amount of hill time at the moment, and We Get Wiped. Kind of looking scary for him at the moment if they can't get the solid push here.
Yeah, this push coming in is going to have to get the kill, and they do get the kill, but there's only one left up for We Get Wiped, and it's looking like Loud Whine is going to get the hill here. I mean, they don't need very much time, and they do. They punch that hill in, and we're moving to the blue pipes area for the third or the fourth hill.
Yeah, and really good solid job from Loud Whine holding down that hill. Now they're looking to get a setup here as two members of Loud Whine are pushing. One's got camo here. He's trying to make a sneaky play at the moment. He knows a member is up here from Get Wiped on top of attic spawn. He gets a back smack on Crackdown, takes him down. That was a nice play there. He's going to get a double. Nope, he didn't get the double, but he did get the kill. Now he's still looking to make some plays.
And it was a little unfortunate that three of his teammates went down when he got that double kill. And so it kind of worked out in We Get Wiped's favor as they take Peakman down in that camo, and they now have control of the hill, and they're getting a lot of time. You know, they had 3 down. It looks like they're trying to make a pushback here. Oh, and he gets repulsed off the back of the stage. That's huge. A huge repulse, and 2 are down. 3, all 4 are down for Loud Whine. This is going to put a ton of time on for We Get Wiped now.
Yeah, you know, and when his teammates went down, he was exposed with that camo, so that's what really led to that camo getting burned there. But Loud Whine trying to make a pushback here in the middle of the map. They're fighting for control. They do get the control. Got 2 members trying to push into the hill at the moment. They're nading them out. We got 1 member of We Get Wiped. He's Crackdown's trying to stay alive back here, and he's doing a great job at the moment. 2 members are down on Loud Whine. They're going to need to regroup here and try to get control. But yeah,
and he hits him with that shock. It doesn't get him the kill, but his teammate cleans it up. And 1 hit, we did a good job in the back, and it looks like
wow, wow, this is a tie game, folks.
Yeah, we have a really good game so far. No one's really popping off too big in the slays. Skulls at 19 and 12 is like the best KD right now in the lobby. And Goose here is playing his life with the shock, and he has a teammate there trying to help him out.
Slay's looking a little even across the board. I don't know the exact math. I'm not a really good mathematician, but yeah, both teams are kind of fighting back and forth. 3 members down for Loud Whine right now, and We Get Wiped are probably trying to establish some type of control as 3 members of Loud Whine do spawn.
It looks like Loud Whine's doing a good job. They kind of kept 1 guy in the back A area. You kind of want to control that area, but that's a big takedown. He got ninja'd. And Casey Generics here putting pressure on the B box and in the hill, and he's collecting some time.
Yeah, and you really
close.
You really got to watch yourself when you're chasing those kills, because them one-shot players don't got nothing to lose. They're going to go for something crazy like that. Generic
goes down.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a stalemate right now. It's a 2v2, and they're fighting for the hill right here. And oh, Skulls with the big kill. That's huge, and he's playing his life now, and they could get some time. And he's if you can get the guys to spawn up in the back A so you don't get people coming through there, it's really key for this hill in particular.
Yeah, you really, on this hill, I feel like you want to establish some type of control towards the A elevator side of the map, and then maybe have that 1 guy sit in attic to get your cross map. And if you can get that, you can keep spawning them long haul, and it's going to be really hard for them to break that setup.
And Skulls just makes maybe an ill-advised push there, 1 on 2. And now there's 3 down again for Loud Whine, and that's huge. We Get Wiped should be able to get some time here if they get somebody on the hill, and they do.
Yeah, and We Get Wiped trying to get some hill time on the board here, as Loud Whine's leading at the moment in hill time. We got a 3-on-3 situation. Got a member trapped back here. Loud Whine, he needs to try to play his life, but looks like he's going to get it repulsed. He does get taken down, and We Get Wiped doing a good job right now.
Yeah, it's really close on this hill, but you know, and if they can't break this setup, it's going to go 3-2, and there's not a lot of time, so it'd be interesting to see what strategy We Get Wiped plays if they get this hill, whether they'll just try and slay out for the 2 minutes or they're going to go for the hill. Well, it looks like he's going to go for the hill. He's got the camo too.
Yep, and Loud Whine goes up 3-2. That's a huge camo right there for the side of We Get Wiped. That's a very good camo to have. You can get you some hill time. They're not going to be able to see you very well, so take great advantage of that. I wouldn't probably fight. Well, he gets a triple kill. Okay, I'll take that back. I was going to say he shouldn't probably fight in the hill with camo, but dang, did he do a great job right there.
And that's huge. I mean, he's just getting tons of time here for his team, and it was just such a big play. And look, they got to make a push here because there's not a ton of time, and they're down a hill, so they're going to have to. He's just going off. He's popping off on the hill. He's got a killing spree.
It's not looking too good for the side of Loud Whine. Yeah, they went 3 members down, and that really hurt them right there.
Yeah, they got to make a push here because, you know, it only needs 10 seconds more, and this map's going to be over, and We Get Wiped's going to be up in 1-0 in the series. But, you know, Loud Whine's established some control here as they've kind of trapped one of the players back here in C-flat, or back C-flat. Ooh, that's a huge takedown by 1 hit. They're really picking up some great time here.
Yeah, they got quite a few seconds, almost halfway on their bar there. But We Get Wiped getting back in the hill, and it looks like they're going to get away with this one as they got the setup.
There you go. Yep. And We Get Wiped with the 4-2 win. on
Taking
map
game
one.
one.
Get started off, and we're jumping on with Sage.
Yeah, Sage looking to stay alive at the moment. He didn't really get off to a great start there as he got naded out. He does go down. We get White trying to establish some dominance here early on. They fully pushed in there into Loud Whine territory. And one hit, though, he's going to get the rockets. He's getting away with them. Two down, go down for We Get Wiped. And he's just trying to play his life and wait on his teammates to catch up here and get some pressure on the map.
Yeah, and they're most of the spawners came through, and back A, he gets a big hit with the rocket there. We'll see if he can get another one. They were able to take one more down, and that's huge. He got 2 kills with rockets. Yep, that was a clean wipe. So they should be able to get some map control here as Crackdown is spawning up, and he gets taken down with the shotgun. That's huge as we get a little bit of a lead here for Loud Whine.
Yeah, 3 down, going down for We Get Wiped. Loud Whine making to look a statement this game. They're saying, you know what, you might have took that last game, but we got this one.
Yeah, and one hit is controlling the top C with the and he's, I mean, that's a power position. You want to hold that, and he's kind of waiting for his teammates to spawn up, and they don't want to get caught too much in that purple area where you can get grenaded. You want to try and get to the high ground, which is around B, and it looks like Vlad is pushing up, but he gets taken down by Peakman.
Yeah, and 4 members go down again for We Get Wiped. Yep, and they do get wiped. And Loud Whine doing a great job on the Slay department. It is definitely not even this game when it comes to that. They're asserting dominance for sure, and they get the Bulldog.
Loud Whine has just really controlled the power weapons, and they're doing it by making good pushes in, and that he got a killing spree there, but he gets taken down. That could be big for We Get Wiped to get the shotgun, and maybe they can be able to push out when they get that pick on that one player.
Yeah, and Pigman, he tried to set up for rockets early, but that unfortunately costed him his life as he gave his position away and got naded out. Another member, three members go down for Loud Whine. No longer will they be able to get these rockets. They do have a Bulldog right here, and We Get Wiped, pushing on through as Loud Whine spawning on the other side of the map.
Yeah, they're making a little bit of a comeback here. They got to try and get together, team up, and get some team shooting here, because I feel like Loud Whine has been the better team on the team shots. He takes one down, he's got a double kill, and that's huge. That is huge. Vlad is playing his life now. We pop over to Peakman, and they take Peakman down, and this game's getting a little bit closer now.
Yeah, We Get Wiped is really trying to make a comeback here at the moment. And it's just really interesting to see how this has played out so far, considering that Loud Whine started off so strong early in the game.
Yeah, they had a really hot start, and it's what they do after this. You know, when one team makes a push and makes it a little bit closer, how they react and how they get back together and work together is going to decide how this game goes going forward.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of Bulldog action so far, so power weapons are definitely getting controlled by either team here, but it ultimately comes down to which one's going to do a better job of that. And we got Loud Whine back here trying to play their lives. Sage getting a double kill. Very good double kill there, sir. 3 members of Loud Whine going to fall back and try to regroup here as We Get Wipes pushing up on the cafe side of the map.
Yeah, we only got a 2-kill game, and wow. Oh my, wow, that's a huge takedown, and they got the lead now. With that double kill, they take the lead, and 3 more members of Loud Whine went down, and they're on the respawn screen, and they're all respawning up, and it looks like they're respawning in the B area kind of together, and maybe they can make a concerted push and try and take back control, because it's really running for We Get Wiped right now. They're really on a roll right now.
Yeah, and Loud Whine definitely squandered that early lead that they had in the beginning of the game. They really should try to slow down here and just get a little map control, and then a couple picks, and then get the power weapons. But wow, Skulls is on a killing spree, and yeah, they're fighting for rockets here in the middle. And yeah, it looks like
huge who gets this. Loud Whine, I feel like, needs this to just kind of break the momentum that has been made by We Get Wiped so far in this little run they've made.
I'm really surprised to see Skulls pick that rockets up, considering that we had a lot of members of We Get Wiped fighting for him in the middle. But he does get taken down in one hit over here. Gonna rotate a little bit. He's waiting on his teammates to spawn, it looks like. And We Get Wiped are kind of doing a 3-1 push here.
Yeah, one hit did not see that guy at the pointers area, and he gets taken down because of it. And now it looks like We Get Wiped is going to try and make a push into the C area and get the slays. as they kind of have them getting, off spawn. They're split spawning them a little bit here with their pushes. And it looks like, Loud Whine is teaming up a little bit here in the B area, and hopefully they can make a push.
Yeah, it's been something else here. 32 or 33 to 26. We get wiped, trying to extend that lead even more. And Loud Whine are going to really have to try to make a difference here if they want to see a comeback. And it's, once it hits that 40 mark, it's going to be pretty rough at that point to try to make a comeback.
Yeah, once you hit that 40-point mark, if you're down double digits, it's kind of really hard to bring it back at that point. Casey Generic is pushing up here in B. He's trying to scout it out and get some comms for his teams. Oh, but he gets taken down, and that's a big kill. And there they go again.
Yeah, at this point right now, it's not looking too good for Loud Whine as they go down 38 to 27. That's an 11 kill difference there. And like I said, once you hit that 40 kill mark, if you aren't really close within at least 3 or 4 kills, it's not going to look too good for you.
Gall's trying to make a push. He's getting the info that they're all over on the purple side, but Sage has the rockets and the shotguns. That's gonna be hard to break. And they really just need, We Get Wiped just needs trades at this point. They can trade out the rest of the series and they will end up winning. So Loud9 needs to play their lives a little bit better and make sure they're team shooting so they're not getting the trades and they're catching up. And it's huge that Crackdown now gets the shotgun there for We Get Wiped.
Yeah, and they have a little bit more freedom to move around on the map and not have to, worry so much about dying. They can, afford to die right now at the moment. And yeah, Loud Whine getting the double. Crackdown laying down the law. We see all 4 members of Loud Whine go down. Not looking great. They only need 5 kills to end this game and go up 2-1. Or no, sorry, 2-0 to go up 2-0.
Yeah, go 2-up. 2-0, and they're kind of trapped here in the C area where it's just kind of hard to push out, and they're pushing in now, and they're pushing from different angles, and Peakman's playing his life, but I don't think he's going to be able to, and he's not. And we're only 2 kills away from a We Get Wiped victory.
Yeah, we Get Wiped is actually doing the wiping this time around. I'll have to take my words back. I said in the very beginning of this match.
Yeah, they've definitely turned it on in the second half, and oh, he misses the pistol whip though. He goes down, but that's going to be it. It's going to be it. 50 to 33. We Get Wiped. Really something here to stem the tide and keep this series going. And we're going to start off with Sage, and he's looking across. It looks like they're covering some angles. One guy dropped down for Loud Whine. I think Peakman's going to get that overshield. Actually, that was not so covert, but a quick drop down. And Peakman did get the overshield, but it's been mostly melted. But he's been able to take a few people down, and he looks like he's going to get Skewer control, and they're going on a 2-2 split, and he's pushing in here to the map with Skewer, and they're just starting to spawn up on flag. I don't know if they know he's here.
Yeah, Peakman doing some work here. Gets a double. Going to get an early flag pull right here looking like. Nope. He gets taken down by Sage. Sage was the last one up, and that was a crucial kill right there.
Yeah, that was all 4 down for Loud Whine, so that push has just been squashed, and we're back to neutral.
Yeah, back to neutral. Sage posting up here. His team's going to go ahead and start pushing into the enemy's base here. Goose is going to lay down a little bit of grenade cover to allow his teammate to get the push in. And we got another member of We Get Wiped trying to make a flank here. If he can get a successful flank, that could be a full wipe. But
yeah, but they get taken down. I think Loud Whine was kind of coy to that flank, and were able to turn around and take him down. And all 4 are almost spawned up. Yeah, all 4 are about to spawn up once Goose hits it up, and they're all back in as one hit's pushing in, but he gets taken down. So that may delay this push by Loud Whine. We got a pretty neutral game so far.
Yeah, looking very standoffish. We've had some battles in each base so far, but We Get Wiped is going to go ahead and start pulling a flag towards the towards the sword side of the map, which is also called Ivy, or if you're, your optic, this is the P side. But getting a really successful flag run here.
This is a good run so far. And, Loud Whine is making a push on the other side. It looks like they're going to need to pull this flag and get some slays here. They're able to pull and delay that flag run. I mean, and, 2 go down for We Get Wiped, and they're making their own run right here. It could be a huge counter run.
Yeah, I really didn't expect it, but once I saw them 3 members push in from Loud Whine, I knew that that was going to be a really hard flag to try to cap. And
Well,
um,
Crackdown got the overshield now, and
mhm.
he's putting it to use as he's
Yeah,
gotten a double kill, and he's going to be able to return this flag most likely.
this is a super even game at the moment. We've seen 2 flag pulls, and none of them have gotten anywhere. I mean, they gotten kind of close, but it's not looking great at the moment. But yeah,
Yeah.
Vlad here is doing a good job. He's gonna try to stay alive, but he's gonna get double
Yeah,
teamed.
gets taken down, and this one's probably not dead yet. It's going to be a fight though to see if they can get a touch on it. As we get wiped is fighting with skulls over here, and he's just he's being a pestilence. He's just not allowing them to get in there and get the touch while he's waiting for his teammates to come help him out. And they're making their own run, Peakman through the top mid, but he gets taken down.
And you got 2 members up top here, gonna get this trying to get this at least, and they do end up getting that. Skewer guy's gonna go down in generic. He's gonna try to get this and make a play. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, Casey Generic's moving in with the rest of his team, but he's getting flanked on the backside, and he gets taken down. That's a big takedown. They may be able to get this flag run and keep it going. That's a huge kill though by one hit. He's going to need to play his life well here, just be a pestilence and try. But he goes down. This could be the first flag cap.
Yeah, that was right now. I don't know. Actually, they're gonna put it in. Oh, did they get
Oh
it?
no, they did
got
not get it.
stopped. Okay,
That was huge.
I think they may be able to get. Nope. We got 2 more members of Loud Whine push it in. What a
wow.
show, guys.
That's huge. But he goes down. It's good that he pulled it, but I don't know that this one hit is the last one over there. Is he going to get the slay? Oh, he gets the slay, but he gets taken down. Are they going to be able to touch it? And Crackdown's going for the overshield. He's got the overshield. He's popping it. And it looks like they're going to put it in. They did.
What
That
a
was
hard fought battle.
That was quite a battle for that first flag cap. And now,
Crackdown, he is certain a little bit of dominance. He gets taken down with that overshield. Unfortunately, didn't get to see too much of him in action with it. 3 members going down for Loud Whine.
yeah, Loud Whine's in a little bit of trouble. Now down a cap, they're gonna need to get together and team shoot and just open up some map control, because right now all the map control is we get wiped. They're kind of got them trapped in their base right now, and they're getting a few picks, and they may be getting another flag run if they can get one more round of slays here.
Yeah, and so far, we get wiped are making a solid push into the base. They're going to get a flag pull over towards the Ivy side of the map. And Loud Whine getting 2 down. Maybe make it 3? Nope. He's gonna get taken down there. I think that run is safe to say that it is dead. They're getting the on that, so that one's definitely not gonna make it into the base.
No, that's the one's the dead. They're not able. Yeah, they're not able to get the touch. And Loud Whine's done just enough, to keep them at bay. As it's kind of just, back and forth a little wild at times, but We Get Wiped seems to just have the better chemistry so far off the bat throughout the series. They just seem to be moving more as a unit, which has enabled them to get a lot of the power-ups and map control.
Yeah, and both of these teams are playing really fast, and that's why it kind of seems a little chaotic. They're just all over the place, but We Get Wiped doing the better job controlling the map. But yeah, Loud Whine's they're trying to make a pool here, but they got 2 members down. I don't know. That's going to be a tough one, and We Get Wiped looking like they got the overshield.
Yeah, it looks like they got the overshield, and no one's really popping off. The slays are pretty even here amongst both teams. So it really just comes down to, the most important, kills like you talked about earlier there, C4. And it just has to be that, We Get Wiped is probably getting the more important slays to enable them to get the power-ups and just enough control to make the runs and get it through. As this looks like Loud Whine might get a cap here.
Yep.
And they do, and we got a tie game.
This is kind of like, honestly, it takes me back to that King of the Hill game. It was kind of back and forth, on both teams, and it's looking like the case in this game as well. Going to be very interesting to see how it plays out for the next few moments here.
Yeah, I mean, KC Generic gets a slay there. 2 go down for We Get Wiped. We're looking for him to get a little bit of map control here. And, he looks like he's going back to his own, or this is KC generic we're on, and he's you know, he's on the flank here, and he gets a slay. He's on a killing spree, but two of his teammates go down, so he's playing his life and just being a nuisance so far.
Yeah, and Vlad here is gonna get a killjoy on generic, generic, and he's gonna fall back. Actually, he's pushing into their. No, he's back in his base. Sorry, here he's back in his base, falling back, getting shots on the top middle guy. They're gonna back down, and he's gonna push over here towards his teammate on the gold side, and maybe he'll make a grapple play. He just picked it up.
Yeah, he picked up the grapple. He's grappling into the other base.
Okay.
Doesn't have a lot of support as two of his teammates go down. They're not aware he's there. And now they are, after he really shot him. So he's going to need to get out of there real quick, and he's not going to be able to. He is able to get enough damage to get one of the players on his team to take out that guy. I believe it was Peak Man.
Honestly, at that point, with that grapple, that's probably the perfect time to try to make one of those little sneaky plays around the back of the base.
Yeah, exactly. And one hit gets a few slays, but there's just not a lot of map control. It's a lot of fast-paced play like you were talking about earlier. And just, you know, back and forth slaying, as no one really has a huge slay advantage between both these teams. You know, Crackdown is 18 and 11, so he's probably the top KD guy in the lobby. He's definitely the top slayer in the lobby. But it's not like a significant amount as Goose takes skulls down there. And now 4 go down for Loud Whine as they're starting to spawn up. No one's really making a push though from We Get Wiped. They're kind of scattered a little bit here.
Yeah, and we only got 3 minutes left, so it's going to be a wild ride towards the end of this game. We got 3 members of We Get Wiped getting taken down. Make that 4 in one hit. Trying to make a push from top middle here. He's going to go ahead and try to lay down some pressure into the back of their spawn. He's going to get pushed back towards the spiker side. We got 2 members of Loud Whine in a very bad position, but yeah, one hit's going to get taken down. KC gets taken down, and it's a fight for the life here.
Yeah, all 4 go down eventually for Loud Whine. So We Get Wiped was able to get them out of their base, but they haven't really been able to get any map control off of it because 2 of their members did go down in that fight.
Yeah, and I gotta say, it's really weird just seeing the sword sit there. Not used to this. We got 2 members of Get Wiped on the death screen. 4 members of Loud Whine are up, but one hit's gonna fall back into his base. It looks like he thought somebody was there, but he's gonna go back to where he was before, and looking to try to make some pressure here in the middle of the map. Got 1 member, 1 shot. I think that's the last one. Nope. The last one's got overshielded, gets melted.
Yeah, they melt them, but there's some spawners up, but they still got 3 down. They got to make a push here with this little amount of time on the clock with only 1:30 left. And they didn't really do enough with that round of slays. Actually, they made a flagpole. I'm wrong. They did make a good play. This could be the winning play if they can get this punched in, as it looks like, you know, We Get Wiped is pushing on the other side, trying to get it, but they're, you know, a couple of them go down, 3 go down. This should be a flag cap, and this will put them in the lead with not much time left. That's huge.
And they played it exactly how I thought they should play it. They took their time. They got the picks. They put the damage down, and ultimately that ended in them getting the flag cap. That was really good, a really good display of teamwork there from the side of Loud Whine.
Yeah, Loud Whine. I was saying they weren't getting anything done, but with that 3 team wipe, you know, the 4 team wipe of We Get Wiped, you know, was huge. It enabled them to get the flag all the way across the map, and now they can just really defend at this point. I mean, because there's not much time left.
You got 40 seconds left. We Get Wiped going to really have to try to make a fast push in here if they want to get a flag pull. But Loud Whine are just sticking in their base, and I really don't blame them. I mean, you only got 30 seconds left at this point. There's really no point in trying to push out. You might as well just defend.
Well, and we got 1 hit is making another flag run, so that probably will do it, because if it's 2 flags out and you're up 1. The timer's just going to run out, and that's huge. That's
not only that,
play.
That just draws attention away from what they're trying to do, which is get a flag cap, you know. And
he might actually get a cap here, though.
Wow,
this would be the sneakiest cap. Oh, and that's going to do it. What a play by one hit to put it in. And
honestly, I did not see that playing out like that.
I did not either. That's huge, and we got to see this here. And we're jumping right in here. with Sage as he's picking up the noob, and he's making a push. It looks like Loud Whine. No one's picked up the sniper yet. I can't see. Maybe they have.
It looks like the icon is no longer there, so somebody's got it in their hands. We got the overshield spawning up in about 10 seconds. And Peakman's got some early ball time, about 4 seconds on the board, making some really solid plays there. He's going to rotate back towards his teammate. A member comes out of nowhere from We Get Wiped, does get the kill on the oddball player.
And they got the overshield. So yeah. Loud Whine got the overshield, I believe, and they're picking up a little bit of time, but it's still like it's not really a setup, you know. There's a lot of people just spread out here. There's, you know, Goose has got the snipe here, and maybe he can do some damage, and they'll be able to get this set up at C.
Does get the no scope. He hits that body shot, but wasn't able to take him down. Skulls is bottom middle, going to make a play towards actually getting the sniper rifle. He's looking to make a play bottom middle, but gets shot from the back, it looks like. And Peakman just getting a little bit more ball time here. We got 20 seconds on the board so far for the side of Loud Whine. Really not much of a setup, though.
No. He was able to sneak away there and get that time, and he had to play it eventually as he got pushed. And now, you know, this is the tug of war that happens on this map. As Crackdown's able to pick it up, he's got the heat wave, and he's getting pushed there, and he's taken down. That's a big takedown, and delaying this setup. And I don't know if they're going to be able to make a setup because Loud Whine is just making the push and getting the slays right here.
Yeah, and I really thought We Get Wiped was going to get the first setup on this map, but We Get Wiped, but Loud Whine getting more ball time. They're scrapping it up, man, and they're going to go ahead and play it, and it's a very smart move on their part because we got Goose on the bottom of tower with Snipe. He gets the body shot, but gets taken down by 2 members of Loud Whine. Loud Whine doing a great job at the moment, and Vlad actually is trying to get some ball time on the board for We Get Wiped. His teammate gets taken down there, and he does too. We got overshield guy.
Got the overshield, yeah.
Yep.
It looks like We Get Wiped has the overshield. There's not really a setup. There's just too many slays going through right now, and it's just a little fast paced, and no one's able to really grapple a full setup so far. As We Get Wiped has got the ball, and it looks like they're trying to move it and rotate it into the B area, and they're getting some slays, and it looks like they're going to get a little bit of a setup here, as he's going to have to rotate it back into A as Loud Whine is pushing from the green box area.
Yeah, 3 members go down for the side of Loud Whine. Not looking too hot at the moment, but We Get Wiped trying to catch up in ball time. We got 2 more members going down for Loud Whine, and looks like they're rotating that ball towards the side of B. I kind of like the B setup, honestly. That's an easy place to put, to play it as well. So if you get caught over there with your pants down, you can just throw it off the map.
Yeah, no, it's a very important place. It's easy to get naded on, but you can have people in nest and people, you know, overlooking the angles and controlling it, especially if you can have control of that, you know, that sandbag area. As Vlad gets taken down, but you know they're still getting good time, but they broke the setup, and Goose had to play the ball, and
Goose
now we got
a good job. Sorry.
We got a little tug of war here. Is 3 went down for We Get Wiped, and it looks like Peakman's going to pull it back into A if he can get there and try and get to the safety of his teammates, and maybe they'll get a setup, as we got a really hotly contested game right now.
And actually, that worked out very well. Smart play by Peakman to take it towards A. He knew they were going to spawn on the tower side, and as they did, looks like he rotated it to the wrong spot, though. Sage is going to go ahead and get more ball time on the board for We Get Wiped. I would have honestly kept it in A, but that's...
Yeah, I think he over-rotated, thinking that his teammates would be going with him, and I think a couple of them got slayed out, and then it was just too late. But Casey Generic gets the overshield, punches it into his chest, and he's moving in and trying to make a flank from Nest, and they're going to have to play it as 2 go down for We Get Wiped. And will it be interesting if Generic can just use this overshield to get a little bit more map control for his team and get a setup. But at this point, they've melted it down a little bit, and he only has a little bit of it left.
Yeah, and We Get Wiped has got, or had, the advantage at that particular moment in time, but they do ultimately get 3 down on their team. Loud Whine are going to rotate the ball, looks like, back to A. We'll just see how this plays out. And
Yeah,
We get
most of
wipes
those.
actually spawning B.
Yeah, they're spawning up on B, so he might need to just play this out the window as they're kind of split up a little bit here, Loud Whine, and they don't really have a secure setup, and it's just going to be really a battle for the ball here and who will get the slays. And he misses the snipe there, and he goes down. Casey Generic gets taken down, and 2 go down for Loud Whine, and they try. That's a little ill-advised on the ball pickup there, but 2 more go down for Loud Whine.
Yep, and we get wiped trying to close this first round out. They got 10 seconds left to get, and not looking too great. But no, maybe Loud Whine does have a shot at extending this game out a little bit further as they do pick the ball up. We have Generic going down, 2 members actually down for Loud Whine. They need to try to rotate that ball or play it out because it's.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
feel like they're gonna sandwich him here in a second.
no, it's just it's not in a good. They don't have like a complete setup. They don't have the whole team there, so they really just need to get it out of that area. And he did a good job of playing it, but they're going to need to get the slays here because we get wiped only needs a few seconds to put on the board to wrap up this first round. And you know they're smartly playing it where they haven't just rushed the push for the ball. Well, he rushes it there and they take him down, but it's going to be good because there's another teammate, and that should probably do it for this round.
Yep, that's
They take him down. That's a huge kill. Oh, but is there enough people there? Are there enough people there to take him down? But he takes him down, and they only need that 1 second, and that's going to do it. That was good play. I mean, it was really chaotic there on that scoreboard area. And we're jumping right in with Sage here, and Loud Whine's going to need to win this round to extend the series even further.
Yeah, they're gonna need that last. They're gonna need to extend this round out to even have a chance at winning the next one. So 3 members actually going down. It's a 1v2 situation. Actually, make that 4 members down of Loud Whine.
Yeah, and this should be good for him to take that to the A side, and they could get a setup here. And that's going to be huge because, Loud Whine is trailing down a round and down a game. I'm not sure who got the overshield there as Loud Whine pushes in and Goose goes down and Casey Generic is coming and Peakman and 2 go down for we get wiped. But Vlad is he's doing a great job of just being a nuisance and not allowing that setup to happen for Loud Whine.
Yeah, and 3 members actually going down. Might be able to make that 4, but Vlad's going to go ahead and just decide to stay alive with the sniper rifle as we get wiped or taking this early lead in this round, 13-3. They're looking to scrap up a little bit more time as well.
Vlad is just popping off this round. He's far and away at the top of the Slays leaderboard right now, and that's probably enabled them to just have the better holds with his slaying ability right now. He's just really sort of popping off this game as he goes down. Finally, and it's a 2v2 situation, and they're going to probably play this ball once Loud Whine pushes in, and they got a 34-3 lead as they play it, and that's huge.
Yeah, he opts to actually play that ball off the map and get it back bottom middle so they can fight over it again. We get wiped, doing a great job so far in this second round, looking very dominant with a 34-3 lead. They're looking to probably get a little map control here. Ultimately, get that overshield that's about to spawn up in 4 seconds.
Yeah, and 2 go down. That's 3 down for Loud Whine. And now they're going to pull it. They're trying to pull it, and that's the 4th one. But the spawners are spawning up, and it looks like they're spawning up on B and C. So it's a little bit of split spawn. So I don't know if we get wiped is aware the Skull's on the flank here. Oh, but they have the overshield, and that's going to be tough for Skulls. He's going to try and play his life, but it's going to be tough there, and he goes down. And looks like we might have a setup here as Vlad gets a double kill, and with this overshield, he's really just controlling the game with his slaying ability. And I mean, we get wiped is just controlled the overshield this map so far, and I think that's been why they've been able to get this lead, and they're really stretching out the time here.
Yeah, and if you look at the slays, we get wipes. Really got like a nice set of slays here. We got Vlad with 25. He's got 8 assists as well, which is huge. You got Crackdown with 20 kills and 9 assists. That's also huge. But they're also got a little ball time as well. So doing a really good job of slaying and holding ball. And 3 members actually go down for 4 go down. This is the chance that Loud Whine needed to maybe get some ball time and try to make a comeback here. This is really their last chance in my opinion.
They need a good hold here. And, you know, as we say that, 2 go down, so it's going to be hard to hold that ball. They're going to need to play that out and try and get some slays, as it's just a 4-team push in. They're just converging on all of them, and they take 2 more down. And this might do it. I mean, there's 2 down. They're going to get at least 15 seconds before the whole team can get in there. That's a big trade. You know, as 2 more are down for Loud Whine, it's going to be tough for them to get in there. They only need, you know, 17 seconds here.
Yeah, this is actually about to be the end of the game here, if looking like it. But Loud Whine trying to make a final push here to stop this. Overshield's about to come up. Looks like he's trying to play for that, but I don't know if he's going to have enough time.
I don't think he's well. Loud Whine does have the ball, and it looks like they got it. They're just going to have to keep him off the ball, though, because they only need a few more seconds to put this series away. Oh, and 1 goes down by Overshield. It's going to be tough. They're going to need a perfect hold here, and he throws it out, but that's a huge.
That's
huge
a huge. Yep, that's a huge. I mean, that was huge plays from both sides, but we get White going 3 down. That's a double kill for Peak Man, doing some really nasty work at the moment, and this is their chance to get a full setup.
Yeah, if they can get a full setup, but the spawners come in on B, and I don't think they were aware of that. And that's going to make it hard. They're going to really have to get another round of slays before they can get significant ball time. But they're doing a decent job. You know, it's a 3v3, and 1 more goes down for Loud Whine. And there's a push here from the... Oh, man, that's huge. 2 go down, and Crackdown's going to grab that ball, and that's going to do it.
Yep.
And that series.
3-1 right there.
Yep, 3-1 win for We Get Wiped.